Hey guys, this is Arkel here, and it has been a little while since I made a video, but I have lots of really awesome fun things to go ahead and update you guys on and just sort of talk about, so of course Dolly related, as always. But yeah, so I apologize ahead of time that the video might get kind of long, but I have just some updates and stuff that I want to talk about and just have my sort of like, I don't know, like weekly like doll ramble, I guess, is what it's turned into at this point. But yeah, I'm really happy, like, in the hobby, I guess, right now, for some different reasons. I'm just really inspired and stuff like that, so yeah, I just want to sort of talk about dolly things, and I thought it would be fun. I always think it'll be fun, and then I get interrupted like 20 times. But anyway, hopefully it doesn't happen this time, but I'm rambling. Ramble. But anyway, hopefully you guys can already see some changes or differences here, just from my little boring image thing on the camera. But if you guys don't notice, my centaur, Nostalgion, over here, he actually got a new face up a little while ago, and I think it was like about like a week or two ago that I actually did it, but I haven't got around to showing you guys yet just because, you know, I've been terrible. But yeah, he did get a new face up, and I don't know if I said so originally. I think I did, but yeah, I definitely did. I definitely went on a ramble about it. But when I first did his face up, or the first one that I showed you guys, it was really simple and it was very like innocent looking. It was kind of just sort of like testing the waters, like seeing what I wanted for him and that kind of stuff. The first face up that I didn't show you guys was absolutely terrible and it was awful. So that second face up, the ones you guys actually saw, was kind of just like, you know, just a really simple sort of testing the waters kind of thing. And I wanted something that like reflected his character a lot more, and I wanted him to have more expression, if that makes sense. I kind of wanted him to have like a really sort of like suave kind of look, like almost cocky in a way, but just have a lot more expression to him. And he just looked way too innocent before, so I redid his face up, and you can't really see it too well, unfortunately, in this light. It looks kind of terrible, but maybe I'll link you guys a better picture of it in the description. But it's definitely a lot better and closer to what I wanted it to be, but I don't think it's quite there yet. Again, you can't really see in this video since the light is terrible, and my camera's not very good either. But yeah, I like it a lot more. I just don't know if it's quite what I want yet. It's more darker and more dramatic and just more detailed as well, but I don't know. I don't know if it's there yet. But I do like it more, though. It's definitely going in the right direction, so I'm happy about that at least. But anyway, enough about him. The other thing you guys can probably tell that has changed is that Etzel has his cute little hat. I think I briefly mentioned that I ordered this hat from Serastine Creations a little while ago, and it finally arrived, and it's super cute. Lately I've been just wanting sort of like, I don't know, I just wanted to buy Etzel more things lately. Like, he doesn't really have a lot of stuff to begin with, and I kind of feel bad, and I've always felt bad for that. But usually there's always like other dolls that I feel are like, you know, have more precedence, or I don't know, just other things that are more important. But I really wanted to spoil him and get him some new things, and especially since recently I've been really in love with the idea of him having more of like a pastel goth quote kind of style. So, and plus like his skin tone looks really good in like light pastel colors. So yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun with that, even though I'm sure someone is like, Arkel, stop. That is totally a girl, stop. But anyway, he looks really cute, and I really love this hat. It's super adorable. I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like really not liking it at all. I was kind of upset a little bit, like, not really upset, but just sort of like disappointed, I guess. Like, you ever get like those packages where you open them and you're just like, no. And like for no really like good reason, but just sometimes you're just like, no, go away. And when I like first opened the package for it, like the hat seemed like really super huge to me for some reason, and I was just like, what? So I was like, no, like just not having any part of this for like a day or so. But now that it's been on him for a little while, I really like it a lot more for him. Like, proportionately, I kind of wish it was a bit smaller, but that's just me being, like, dumb. That's the best way I can put it. Because it's really, really super cute, and it's very, very adorable, and I really like it on him. But at the moment, I was just like, no. Just, no. Like, not that it looked bad, I was just, like, really, like, upset for some unexplainable reason, but anyway, it's really, really super cute, and it's made amazingly, and it's great. It was just me being stupid, so don't read into it in any way beyond that. But anyway, just some other sort of little update things if you guys are still listening. I'm sorry my videos are so uninteresting and rambly and probably hard to understand. But anyway, just some more other little update thingies. The Mako eyes that I ordered like a month or so ago, those have finally shipped, which is super, super exciting. I can't wait for those to arrive. If you guys don't remember, I got new eyes for Rem, my little Yoesti, for River, my Soom Trond, Etzel, who is right here, Poke, and Euclid, my incoming Minifee Luca. I got a bunch of eyes, so hopefully those should be arriving sometime soon. I kind of cheaped out and got the really cheap shipping, so I have no idea when they'll arrive, but hopefully sometime soon. I'm really, really excited and crossing my fingers that A, they arrive, and B, that they work out, because if you guys don't know, I hate everything to do with doll eyes. It's like legit the worst, like, it's like my least favorite thing in the hobby, like hands down. Everything to do with doll eyes is just frustrating to me. As beautiful as they are, of course, they just are a very frustrating process for me. So hopefully they work out really well. I'm crossing my fingers, crossing all my fingers. But yeah, hopefully those will arrive soon. Oh, and also, I'm also a little bit paranoid and just kind of like on edge about them as well, because another package that I've ordered a while ago, I think it got lost in the mail, and I'm kind of really bummed about it. It was some clothes that I had ordered for my incoming Minifee Luca, since they don't have a lot of clothes stockpiled yet. And I'm kind of picky about, like, when it comes to dolls and having stuff for them. Like, I like to be really prepared before my dolls arrive. So anyway, it's about time that I ordered some clothes for my Minifee Luca, and that was really fun, and I was really glad that I was able to do that. But one particular package from a certain shop that I ordered from hasn't arrived yet, and it's been about, I think, almost exactly a month. And usually when you get like the really cheap, like just generic shipping, like from international, like other countries, it can sometimes take a few weeks, and that's normal. But usually it shouldn't take outside of a month, at least not for packages that are coming to the US. I've never had a package that takes that long. So, and I have ordered stuff from the particular country before too and haven't had any issues. So I'm just really worried. Hopefully it'll arrive within the week or so, because if it doesn't, I'm afraid it'll be lost forever in the mail. And I'm really, really bummed about that. A, because I really wanted those clothes for my Minifee, and B, technically if something gets like lost in the mail and it's like, it doesn't have a tracking number or anything like that, like if you don't pay for that extra, then it's not really like anyone's fault. Like, you can't ask for a refund or anything like that, because like it's really not the shop owner's fault. So yeah, if it gets lost in the mail, there's really nothing I can do about that, and it's a real bummer, because unfortunately I don't have the funds at the moment to just sort of buy things again, so I cry every time is basically what I'm getting at. Hopefully it arrives in next week, but if it doesn't, I cry every time. But yeah, I'm crossing my fingers on that too. It just has me a little bit worried for my Mako eyes as well, since they just have like generic snail mail shipping, and I'm like, oh no. You know, like when you feel like when one thing goes wrong, you feel like everything else is going to go wrong, and realistically it probably won't, but just like you have that sort of extra fear, I guess. Words, I can't talk properly. I probably don't make any sense. But anyway, hopefully all that stuff works out. But another thing that I did get from a Minifee Luca, which hopefully should be a-okay, it has a tracking number and it should be here soon, so I'm not worried about that, which is really good. But another thing that I ordered for my mini Feluca is a outfit from Wimuct, or Foxy Brownie, I believe is also the name. I ordered directly from her website rather than her Etsy. But I know you guys have seen this outfit before because it's freaking amazing, and I've been wanting to order it for the longest time. And I've just been like, no, I can't afford it. Like, no, I can't resist temptation. But I finally broke down and actually got it. And especially after the possible loss of my other package, I'm kind of glad that I did. Because at this point, it might be like my mini Feluca will have like 2 outfits to wear, and that's like, boo. Because I like to have a lot of clothes for my dolls, but anyway, tangent. Yeah, so I ordered a outfit from Wimuct, and I think it's called like the Forest Girl, I think. I don't know, I'll link it in the description if I can remember. But I'm sure you guys have seen this outfit before, because it's like everyone has it. Not that I care about that, obviously, or I wouldn't have got it, but I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it before. It's really, really pretty. It's like a really pretty purple dress, and it has like this little fur collar going on, and then like these little arm warmers that have little fur and stuff like that. It's really, really super cute and just really pretty. And I've been looking for things that are like in the realm of purple colors for my mini Feluca, because Euclid, the character that it will be, like, that's their color, is purple. Like, that's the signature color for them. So I really wanted to find things that were like purple and like really, I don't know, like romantic, I guess, if that makes sense. Like kind of like classic but romantic at the same time. That's kind of the way that Euclid dresses. So, and I'm watching myself so I don't say what gender that particular character is. But anyway, yeah, I am keeping my words specific, or not specific, but you get what I mean. But anyway, yeah, I will link that to you guys in the description if I can remember. And if I forget, just remind me. But it's really, really super pretty outfit, and I will definitely show you guys when it arrives. Well, maybe. I'll definitely show it to, like, on my mini Feluca when it arrives, but that won't be for a while, but I will definitely show it to you eventually. But, speaking of that, if you're wondering, it's been pretty much exactly a month since I ordered my mini Feluca. So, still quite a ways of waiting to go. It'll probably be like another 4 months or so, which really, really sucks, but it's definitely, I'm not really worried about it at all. Like, it's not stressing me out or anything. A, because I'm pretty patient, and like, B, some of the stuff for my mini Feluca hasn't really arrived yet, so it's a-okay, and yeah, it's perfectly fine. So, and plus, like, you know, like, when you do layaways and stuff, it's kind of nice to just sort of, like, if it takes a while, it's a-okay, like, don't worry about it. But yeah, it's probably be another, like, 4 months or so, but yeah. I'm still really excited, though, even though I might not sound like it, but I'm just, like, I don't want to get too hyped, because, like, 4 months, you don't want to be hyped for that long, it's gonna die out really quickly. But anyway, what else? I think that's pretty much it, as far as, like, stuff is concerned. I guess kind of just, like, I'll touch on, like, kind of quickly, but I've just been, like, really sort of, like happy, I guess, in the hobby, if that's the word. Like, lately I've been thinking about sort of, like, my dolls and collection and things like that. Because if you guys don't know, like, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I'm rambling, but all my life I've really wanted to have a collection of something, if that makes sense. Like, I've always been really fascinated and just sort of admired people who were passionate enough about something to want to collect it. And my passions are kind of few and far between. I'm either really indifferent to pretty much everything or madly in love with things, so it's really amazing to me to sort of, like, have dolls now and actually being, like, able to form a collection of my own. And I really do see my dolls like that, as a collection. That's why I have a number of them, and why I, like, want to get more of them in the future, is because, you know, they are that collection to me. And lately I've been thinking a lot about, like, you know, the dolls that I want and how I want them to work and function and all that kind of stuff. And I've just been thinking about some of the other characters that I want to get, and, you know, it's really frustrating sometimes. Like, you can get into, like, a spot in this hobby where, like, there's certain dolls that you know you want, or certain characters that you want to, like, quote, shell, but you just don't know the right doll for them, or the body's not right, or you can't find their eyes or wigs or anything like that, and it can get really frustrating. And I've been feeling like that for a little while now. But recently I've kind of worked it out a little bit and thought about stuff and sort of, I don't know, just things have just sort of like been falling together, which is really, really nice. And I won't be too specific about it, but some of the dolls that I want or like characters, I guess, that I've wanted to shell as dolls haven't really worked out 100%. Like, not ones that I have necessarily, but ones that I would like to get. Either it was like I couldn't find the right body for them, or I didn't know how they would look with the other dolls that I do have, or that kind of stuff. Just little things like that I'm a little bit picky about these days. I guess I'll like give one example since I won't sound like I'm just rambling about something that's you can't relate to. But I'm sure you guys probably remember that I used to have my character Calliope as a doll, and the previous shell that she had is the only doll that I've ever sold. And while I'm completely like happy with my decision to do that, at the same time I really, really want that particular character as a doll again someday. And I've been really confident about what particular face sculpt that I've wanted for her for quite some time, but I never liked the body that particular company offers, and it was really just bothering me because I was like, just, I don't know, like frustrated, like when you have an idea or a vision in your head and you can't immediately satisfy that, if that makes sense. Because like I've never really, quote, like hybridized a doll before, so it was just like a really like strenuous kind of like searching for what I wanted, and I think I finally pinpointed what I want for her as far as like body wise and things like that. So that's like made me really happy. And for other few dolls and just for characters and things like that, I've kind of like, you know, sort of fallen into place in my mind and become more definitive. So yeah, I don't know how to explain it. That also goes for my Minifeen Neri 14 as well. I've been trying to like pinpoint the body that I want for him for like ever since I got him. Oh my god. And like especially because like that particular sculpt is like super sought after and like kind of popular and things like that. I really love to like start working on him. I mean, that's the reason why I want to, but it's incentive. You guys understand. I just see like that particular sculpt around a lot and people talk about it a lot, and I'm like, I have one, I want to work on him too, but I can't. But yeah, I think I might have pinpointed that as well. So that's like, I don't know, it's been really inspiring and happy, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just really feeling good in the hobby right now, which is nice. I don't really have the funds to sort of like, you know, pull all this stuff through, but just having like the idea, like a firm direction for what you want to do, like a really like solid plan, I think is really nice. It just, I don't know, it's really good. I like it. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh my god, this video is like 20 minutes. No, why? Ooh. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching if you did, and I totally understand if you didn't, because, yeah, ramble, nonsense, stupid, stop. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching if you did, and definitely tell me, like, what you guys have been like doing in the hobby, or just like updates or things that you're like getting in the mail or that kind of stuff. Anything really. I just really like to sort of talk to you guys, and especially if you guys are on the doll hobby, it's just really, really fun for me. So yeah, anyway, I will link that stuff in the description if I remember, hopefully. Words. Words.